Alright, what's going on everybody, it's Thundershot, and I'm here today to clear up a video I posted over on my Thundershot CPR channel. For those of you who don't know, Thundershot CPR is my backup channel that I use, just in case, well here, I can show you. Thundershot CPR is my backup channel that I use in case I feel like uploading anything that may or may not have copyright stuff in it, such as music or clips of video. But anyways, I'm talking about this video I made right here. It's called Riot Support is Awful, Why Patch 4.9 Sucks. So yes, that means that this video is about League of Legends. However, if you don't know anything about League of Legends, you're going to be completely fine. It's really about support and business etiquette, I guess you could say. But I wanted to explain that video. If you haven't seen it already, a link to it will be down below. But if you don't know anything about League of Legends, I recommend you watch this first. There's not a lot to clear up that you wouldn't be able to figure out yourself. So it won't take me very long. But anyways, I bought a character, right? And this character is used by a lot of people. I'll cut that part out. I bought a character, right? And this character is used by a lot of people. And basically what the deal is that you can buy characters for money that you earn in the game, and then you can buy skins for these characters, which you have to actually spend money on. Now the point of skins, it's essentially just changing your character's appearance. It'd be like giving your guy in Call of Duty a new ghillie suit or whatever, or getting a hat for your character, anything like that. Basically, it's purely aesthetical. It changes the way that your character looks. Now they can make some of these skins look really cool, others of them not so much. But I decided I was going to use actual hard-earned my money to spend and buy a character skin, because I really like this character that they had, and they put them on sale. They do these weekly skin sales. So I swiped my card, I put it on the put money on my League of Legends account, and I decided to buy Mecha Kha'Zix, and it's just the name of the skin. It's nothing to actually worry about. And then what happened is the following week, they decided to nerf Mecha Kha'Zix, or make him really worse. Now they didn't just nerf Kha'Zix. They didn't, and by the way, skins, they don't change anything that has to do with actual gameplay. They merely change the way your character looks. So they didn't just nerf Mecha Kha'Zix, right? Or Kha'Zix in general. They didn't nerf Kha'Zix. They made him completely unusable. So I buy a skin, and then the very next week, Riot decides they're going to make my champion that I just bought a skin for unusable. Now normally I would be upset, but I wasn't this time, because Riot has a policy that if, well here, I've got it right here. Riot has a policy that if you've bought something and it's been altered within the last 90 days, so I bought a skin and then they messed with my guy in the last 90 days, you can get a refund without using a refund token. I won't go into refund tokens, but basically you get 3 refund tokens for life, where you can refund something for free. And once you're out, you're out. So yeah, so here we go. I'll just start reading the support ticket and explain it to you guys as we go along. So I said, hey, I just bought Mecha Kha'Zix last week when he was on sale, only to find out that he was completely destroyed in the 4.9 patch, which he was. He's not even usable anymore. Since there's no way I'll be able to use him anymore, I would like an RP refund, which RP just means real people money, or Riot points. I would like an RP refund on the skin I just purchased without using one of my 2 remaining tokens, please. Now, what this guy says has nothing to do with anything I said. All he basically tells me is that they changed Kha'Zix. I understand they changed Kha'Zix. I just want my skin. You can keep your stupid skin that I bought by accident. I didn't buy it by accident, but that I bought and don't want anymore because you made my guy useless. I'm never going to use this skin because they made my champion useless. You know what I mean? It'd be like, let's just say you were playing Call of Duty or Battlefield, right? And you had to spend actual money. Like you had to swipe your credit card and spend actual money to get a really powerful gun. Or a new look for a really powerful gun, a skin, like a gold camo or something shiny, you know what I mean? You can get diamond camo for whatever gun you wanted, right? You swipe your card, you get your diamond camo for that gun, and then Call of Duty decides they're going to tweak that gun, and then they make that gun so it's not even usable anymore. There's like 100 guns better than that gun now, right? So you would want your money back for the money you just spent on getting a new skin for that gun, you understand? So anyways, this dude just tells me he's just like, hey, we changed Kha'Zix. That's what it comes down to. It has nothing to do with the fact that I want my money back or anything. So he just completely ignores me on the first one. So I said, that's all fine and dandy, but it's in your policy that if I've bought something and it's been altered within the last 90 days, I can get a refund without using a refund token. And I would like to do that. Now it's in their policy. I'm fully expecting to get my money for my skin back. And it's cheap for them to do that in the first place. It's cheap for them to put a skin on sale and then nerf the champion the next week. But they have this policy, so it's not the biggest deal in the world. I file a ticket, get my money back, all's well, right? And then this guy answers me. Hello, Thundershot75. Starting with the Karthus update, which is the update that destroyed my champion, by the way. Starting with the Karthus update, we no longer provide refunds for visual or gameplay updates. Blah, 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 blah. So then he links me to some forums that are not the easiest things in the world to find. But basically what he says is, starting with this update, you can't get a refund anymore. So And then he links me to two forums that are not easy to find and tells me it's my fault I am not 100% kept up on Riot Games and everything they're doing. Now, Riot Games, first of all, they have one or two stories break a day on their main page, which if you keep up with them daily, you see those stories. But then they have I don't even know where to begin. They have a lot of stories come out on these two forums he's linked me to, or a lot of stories a lot like these two forums he's linked me to come out every day, where they're talking about new champion updates, the way they're going to change people. Basically, there is a lot of upkeep you need to do if you want to know everything Riot's planning, like altering champions or skins or anything like that. And he tells me it's my fault because I'm not 100% upkept on everything they've been doing in the last, year. It's entirely my fault because they've had this in the lineup, although they are not flaunting that. They in no way, shape, or form have flaunted this. You can't go to the homepage and just see this right away, right? This link that he gave me that tells me that they were going to nerf my champion. So basically what it comes down to is this. I am never, first of all, I haven't played League of Legends since this because I was so upset about it, but I don't ever plan to again. And it's because there's no point, if you do play League of Legends now, there's no point in ever spending any of your real hard-earned money on a skin. And here's why. I spent my real hard-earned money on Kha'Zix. The next week they nerfed him, and I can't get him refunded. That's it. So they didn't just nerf him. He's unusable now. So I didn't just spend my money. I wasted my money on a skin that the next week I was never going to use again for my entire life. And the thing that sucks about this is, like, this can happen to anybody. If you ever think about buying a skin, for anyone, but just remember that it is 100% possible that he gets nerfed literally the next patch or the next week or the next day, whatever. He gets nerfed, and you were never going to want to play that skin again. So you have to think about that. Consider that always before you decide you're going to go ahead and buy a skin. But that's kind of my summary. I dragged on a little bit. I didn't get to every point I wanted to, but the main point of the video is watch the Thundershot CPR video I have right here. I'll link you to this video and my channel down below. You can kind of already get a preview of what's in it right there, but yeah, it's basically, it visually simulates this whole conversation they had with me. But bottom line is that there is no point in ever spending RP on anything that has to do with Riot or their games again. And that's about it. I want to thank all you guys for coming out. I hope you enjoyed. I'm Thundershot, and I'm out. Peace, guys.